This is an introductory video to introduce the company Healthcare Services International. Healthcare Services is a medical tourism company. It's owned and operated by two Americans presently living in Merida, Yucatan, Mexico. Healthcare Services offers quality, safe, affordable healthcare packages to medical travelers at a fraction of the cost of the procedure in the United States or in Canada. Included in these packages is a wide variety of medical, dental, cosmetic, and surgical procedures, including cardiac, weight loss, CCSVI, multiple sclerosis liberation, orthopedics, cancer treatment, facelifts, rhinoplasty, spinal and general surgery. Healthcare Services works in conjunction with Star Medica Hospital in Merida, Yucatan. Star Medica has the highest accredited standard, practices, doctors, and staff, and it's been certified to treat the President of the United States, one of the highest certifications a hospital can receive. The reason this company exists is we saw a great need for some improvement on the medical system in the United States and in Canada. In the United States, the prices are so outrageous that you can hardly afford medical care anymore. Even with insurance, after you pay your deductible and out of pocket, it's thousands of dollars. And people, particularly people my age, we simply don't have the funds to pay for the needed medical procedures. In Canada, it's a different problem. In Canada, you wait and wait and wait. I know from personal experience, a friend of mine needed his knee operated on, and he waited basically a year of pain and suffering. So, when I moved to Merida, Yucatan years ago, I quickly discovered that medical cost here was greatly reduced. I, like most Americans, I thought, well, medical care in Mexico, it can't be very good. But I was really surprised and pleasantly surprised. I've had surgery done in Mexico myself. It was first class surgeon, first class quality hospital, and it cost me absolutely a fraction. It cost me less than my insurance premiums for a year, so I canceled my insurance. We recently had a friend here in Merida suffer a heart attack, and we saw the treatment he received at Star Medica, and we were so impressed from the people who came in 3 times a day and emptied the trash, to the people who came in and took his order for lunch. They didn't bring him a piece of paper like in the States. They just give you a piece of paper and you check off what kind of jello you want. It was very specialized. They came in and asked him what he wanted to eat. He told them what he wanted to eat, and 30 minutes later they came back with exactly what he'd asked for. My friend had 2 stents put in his arteries. He was in intensive care for 3 days. He was in a private room for the rest of the week, and when he checked out, his bill was less than $15,000. He had stayed in a hospital in Houston a year ago, and in one night his bill was $111,000. Thank goodness for Medicare, they disavowed everything except for $11,000, but still $11,000 for one night is absurd. So we wanted to do something. So we started this company, Healthcare Services International, a medical tourism company. You'll be seeing our web page coming up soon. We'll will have it open in just a matter of days. And we hope that people will take advantage of this opportunity. I know medical tourism is very popular right now, and you can travel to India, Malaysia, Thailand. You can get on a plane for 20-something hours and go somewhere and save thousands of dollars. But you can also get on a plane in an hour and 45 minutes from Houston or Miami. You can be in Merida, Yucatan. People say, well, you know, I don't know about traveling any place in Mexico. I read about it in the news. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Merida. I've owned a home here for 16 years. I've lived here permanently for 11 years. Merida is just under 1 million people. We have, in the state of Yucatan, the same crime rate as the state of Hawaii, which is the lowest of any state in the United States. Per capita, Merida has the lowest crime rate of any city its size in North America. Not just Mexico, in North America. The United States as well as Canada. This city has the lowest crime rate of any city of its size in North America. In 2010, there was not one drug-related death, murder, in the state of Yucatan and the city of Merida. The American consulate issues warnings all the time about traveling to Mexico, but what they're recommending to you is that you don't travel to the border cities and you don't travel a lot of places on the west coast because they're not particularly safe now. But Merida, Yucatan is about the safest place I've ever lived in my life. You can walk in this town any place at midnight. You can go to a restaurant, take a taxi, and you can walk home, and it doesn't make any difference. It's safe. It's a very secure city. And the weather's incredible. You're about 20 minutes from one of the most beautiful beaches you'll ever see with beautiful white powdered sand. You're surrounded by all the Mayan ruins, Chichen Itza, Uxmal, Zabil-Chaltun, various other ones that are even more difficult to pronounce. There's incredible world-class restaurants here, beautiful hotels, restored haciendas, boutique hotels, wonderful spas. But the main attraction in this city is the healthcare. People travel all over the southern part of Mexico to come to Merida for the healthcare, particularly with the new hospital, Star Medica, which I'm very happy they built because it's about 1.5 minutes from my house. The hospital is immaculately clean. It's run by one of the friendliest staffs I've ever encountered. I can't say enough high quality statements about Star Medica Hospital. So when you're thinking about having some cosmetic surgery done or getting the hip replaced and you just don't want to wait a year, or if your insurance company says, well, we'll cover $40,000 of that, and the procedure ends up costing you $16,000 out of pocket because the doctor and the hospital bill is going to come to $56,000, that's more than the whole procedure would cost you at Star Medica through Healthcare Services International. If you'll check out our website, we give comparative prices. Things such as cosmetic surgery, breast augmentation in the United States is around $7,000 to $9,000. And here with world-class surgeons, it's $3,200. The same is true for dental as it is for medical procedures and cosmetic surgery. the dental prices here are a fraction of what you would pay in the United States. And the interesting thing is, people have this view of Mexico, a third world country. Well, I'm here to tell you, in the city of Merida, everything that's in the United States is here also. And I mean everything from every fast food restaurant to Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart, you name it, it's here. Numerous large shopping malls. In fact, the newest and the biggest, very, very typical American shopping mall full of American stores is right behind Star Medica Hospital. We even have a shopping mall with an ice skating rink, which is kind of unusual in a part of the world that averages in the upper 90s year-round, but there's one in one of the new shopping malls. So if you have questions, you can send me a question via YouTube if you want, and I'll be happy to answer your question. I'm sitting here in my studio. It's my home. It's also my office. I work out of my office. However, the 1st of August we will be located in Star Medica Hospital, but I'll probably spend most of my time still sitting here in my studio, listening to my stereo and playing with my cats. So look for more videos. I'm going to tell you a few more reasons why I got into this business, mostly because of medical procedures I've seen that have happened to friends and my own family in the United States. We're going to have some testimonials posted that are just unbelievable. One very good friend here, he owns Mexico International, which is a really wonderful real estate company. A lot of people come to Merida, like I did, just for vacation, and then end up buying a home and retiring here. But recently, the owner of this company was in the United States and had an emergency situation with his appendix and ended up waiting in the hospital for 12 hours before he got any relief. And then it became infected and herniated and just one problem after another, and he almost died. And he had no insurance in the United States. So he just kind of held on until he got back here to Merida and really corrected a lot of the mistakes that were made in the United States in his surgical process. And he's not the only one. We've heard from so many expats living here the same type of horror stories. I've seen it first rate with my mother, with, as I said, friends of mine. So I'm going to be posting some videos about those particular situations also, and to give you a little bit more reason as to why Healthcare Services International exist. And actually, if you're an expat living in Mexico or anywhere in Central America and you want services, or you're a local, it doesn't matter, our company will still help you negotiate the best possible package for whatever medical procedures you need. So please check the YouTube page periodically, and I'll have some new information for you from time to time. Thank you very much.